Almost there. Just gotta make it across. Huh? Huh? Oh no.
Well, well, well. What do
W-
we
w-
have here?
Wait, I can explain.
Trespassing on our waters? Bad move.
Uh, Let me go!
Come here, buddy. Get on the ship.
What? Where am I?
Good, he's awake.
Let's get this over with.
You picked the wrong base to sneak into.
Alright, introductions. Oh, my fault.
Mr. Hello? Yo,
Mally,
am I mudded?
Mally, that's your line, bro.
Valley, are you mudded?
I'm muted.
Mally,
Oh my fucking
No,
god,
bro.
bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I gotta read my introduction. All right, bro. My name's Manny, 6-time Yakuza champion, Sinister Six member, Greek god, elegant, king, handsome, TikTok,
Shut up. bro.
Mally no play, Mally versus the world. Mally's interlude. I go by a lot of names, but you're gonna
Hey, bro,
answer a
be
few
quiet.
questions for us.
I'm Dragon, aka Big D. Y'all know me. Let's not waste time, bro. Let's just get into it.
Nom Universe, Season 4 Ballon d'Or winner, Finals MVP, and Rookie of the Season. You already met me.
I'm Pablo. One-time champion. That's about it. Please. I swear. I wasn't trying to cause any trouble.
Funny. That's exactly what every spy says.
Let's start from the beginning.
Alrighty.
Last night, the Yakuza League witnessed one of its most talked about matches of the season, as Raijin FC and Akatsuki faced off in a game that somehow managed to be competitive, controversial, and completely absurd all at the same time. The match didn't become legendary because it lasted forever. It became legendary because it started at 1 a.m., while most people were asleep. Raijin FC and Akatsuki were out in the pitch creating one of the strangest late-night spectacles the league has ever seen, finally wrapping up around 2 a.m., and somehow the chaos only grew from there. Luke exploded for 5 goals on a single leg. Cheese was out there delivering 5 assists while seemingly playing on one leg. Cole was apparently running Uber services in the middle of match day preparations. Gaga vanished at 1:30 in the morning on a mission to acquire paper plates. Arguments broke out, emotions ran high, and every play seemed to spark another debate. By the end of the night, nobody could agree on what was more impressive, the football being played, the amount of controversy surrounding it, or the fact that everyone was still awake to witness it. Tonight, we take a look back at the late night showdown that had the entire league talking. And thank you so much for the support at the end of the episode. Everyone on the team truly appreciates it. And last of all, fuck hope.
Sing it!
All right, Pablo. Let's start from the beginning. What exactly happened during the Raijin FC and Akatsuki game last night?
I, I don't even know where to start. It was all so random.
Start with the why league game was being played at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because most people are asleep at that hour. Apparently not Yakuza players.
It was surreal. Everyone was just available.
Available or clinically insane? There's not really a line between them.
Well, I guess that's where I freestyle a little bit, bro. Everyone being awake It was an extremely random and impulsive decision. So let's start from the top. All right, so basically, it was 12:56 a.m. and we had just finished a Yakuza League Azure Latch Elo, right? So then after it, I seen Loot was online and I seen both teams had 5 members on. So I just go into Koski jokingly and I say, "Are you guys down to play Rajan FC right now?" And then Loot says, "Oh, hell yeah, just started the stage." I'm out here thinking she joking. I didn't even know we was supposed to play for real, bro. So like I stood up a stage as a joke, like, but nobody's in it. Then everybody in the Koski chat just starts like, hold on, bro. Let me pull it up for y'all, bro. Let me get myself the roll. Y'all can look at my screen share if y'all want.
Yeah.
All right.
From the top. From the top.
From the top.
Scrolling up.
Yo, suit up. Yeah.
Yo, well, I've never seen any more of y'all online ever. Y'all still want to play? And Junior say, hey, I mean. Then Luke says, get the stage started. I said, you can't be serious. Like, I'm thinking they trolling, bro. Then OSG pings this team. Are y'all want to play? And Junior says he'll play. Luke says she'll play. Coco says, I'm on. She says, I'm on if you want me. And then Kai said he's on. And Ashton. So they have their whole main lineup on. And they said, let's play. All right. And then Junior says, are they ready? And then let me just go in their team chat. Actually, it wasn't even in the team chat. There's no point, bro. Basically, everyone was online, bro. But Cole was so hesitant to play, bro. People said Cole was like the reason why, like, what am I trying to say? They said he was the reason, like, why did he make them play and all that? He was the last one who actually wanted to play, bro. I had to do some convincing, bro. Probably, do you remember that shit?
I do remember that.
You can like
you came into VC. Yeah. Came in the VC. You pretty much asked all of us. You were pretty excited that everyone was online, and I was just thinking, like, are we really gonna do this? I had to not ask myself a little bit. Like, are we? Is this really what we want to do? I'm looking in the team chat, and I'm just like, everyone's on. I don't know.
Everyone
It's
is here?
two, and Cole seemed to be peer pressured, and Souls wasn't even. Souls had to be called to get on. That's that. I was down for whatever though, so that's pretty much what I thought.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
if that's me, bro, I'm taking a season ban.
That's basically how I went with Cole and Gaga. I seen Gaga online, but he wasn't responding to ping, so I go to call him on Discord, right? I basically call him on Discord. There's nothing really in our DMs to show because it was all on Cole. But yeah, it was just like I called him. He said he was online, and he said he was making steak at 12 o'clock. So he said I might be like a few minutes late, basically, right? So I'm like, okay, that's fine. It takes us like 10 minutes to get stage started and all that anyway. So by the time this steak is done, presumably, if he hadn't just started, I thought he would be done. So
Yeah, and
that's
then-
kind of.
And with that whole debacle, he goes on about, oh, I need to eat real quick, guys. Can we just wait a little bit? And then he's talking about, oh, I forgot, I need paper plates. I'm just thinking in my head, like, you're making steak, no paper plates. You can't use anything else. You don't have anything else in your house at all. That like a wise
Like,
dodge, I
I'm
guess.
thinking you was dodging like paper plates, gang. Bro.
Do we not have like regular plates, bro?
I mean, I don't know if steak like stains plates or not. I'm guessing that's it, but I ate steak on
Just
regular
eat it out
plates.
the pan, bro. At that point,
Or like use a
I'm
paper
saying,
towel,
bro.
like a normal plate, like
Anything, literally anything.
Like, I'm
use a
just
cup, bro.
At this point, bro, like
Yeah.
now, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
All right.
You?
Yeah, bro?
What? Yeah, good glad. All right, bro.
Yes,
Wait,
bro.
what?
Let's go ahead and I guess starting from Mikoski,
He's
let's talk about their
5
performances.
assists. Let's talk about that, bro.
5
Cheese.
goals, bro.
This whole season, Cheese has just been busy on weekend, just like trap shooting, working. So on a random Sunday night at 1 o'clock, he like, I can finally get PT, bro. He was ready, and he showed that clearly he still has it, bro. You know.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He hasn't lost his spark, bro, at all.
These Don players got to go, bro.
That shit is actually just a reaction test, bro.
Bro, every time you see a Don, bro, and you're air dribbling, bro, it's a heat check.
Exactly. They just click
It's
the
like,
button.
it's like a QT. You got to get ready.
Oh, God.
The QTE and you for the Don. You and the Don, bro.
Bro. All right, let me go ahead and put up the stats for Cheese, bro. The first leg he recorded, he is 0 for 0, but it was really the defense that shocked everyone, you know. Honestly, this game wasn't his best defensive performance, but still, the defense he put on, guarding Cole, Atra, Souls. I said Souls. Was that good bait? All right, whatever, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, just guarding the strikers and making sure they couldn't get to the goal. But despite that, you know, Ryzen was able to do a great 3-0 comeback, and they ended up winning 4-3.
Hey,
which
hold
is
on.
insanely impressive.
How is it going to be 3-0 comeback if there's 4 goals on the board for Raj?
They came back from 3-0.
Oh, really?
Duh.
Oh,
yo,
nah,
you're
I meant,
bro.
like, yo, you the
Bro.
smartest dude alive, bro.
Shut up, bro. I'm a
Dude,
Greek god,
Uni,
okay?
you weren't even there, bro. Like, take it back.
I was there for some of it. Chill.
Second leg for Cheese. Now, this is the record-breaking one right here. 5 assists. Also, Lutz 5 goals, but 5 assists.
Honestly, I will speak on that a little bit more. I think me switching to GK, it was definitely a horrible decision. I was a little more confident than Slade was, but just matching Lute's shooting was it's just like I was never good at catching like Nagi in the first place. I'm more good during curve shots. And then I think the main issue with that, no diss to Slade, but I
Dude
think just
cannot
my
defend.
marking on everyone, especially I don't think Cole was calming to Slade that much to just mark Lute or just mark these certain players. I knew what it was when I was defending in my head. Like I just knew what I needed to go for, and Cole just kept reinforcing that. Like, oh, yo, make sure Lute doesn't get up. Oh, make sure this pass doesn't go through. And I'm just following through with that. I'm just like, yo, like I can't let this happen. And if anything goes wrong, I know Souls got me. Souls had to carry a hard load, and I think that's why Luke got 5 goals and those assists went through.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
When you're on defense, the difference it shows, bro. Because
Who's
I
letting
just
Luke
think
score that
I
much,
just think
bro?
even though like Aiku's not a good like okay, I'm not gonna say he's bad at interceptions. I just think the interceptions I caught on to that the most when I was on the field. So every time I see a pass going through, it was too telegraphed for me to just let that happen. And even though there was a chance of me getting frame one, I still went to go intercept any pass.
Like, at least you try.
Yeah.
No, I will say,
Right.
Pablo, that might have been the greatest defensive performances I've ever seen in this league. Like,
Honestly, I don't even think that's the best I could have did. I could have definitely kicked it up a gear with more of traps. I wasn't really trapping the ball that much, and every time I tried to, I was either too late or I was hesitant, so that just leading me to not getting the ball. But I'm more confident against people that dribble like more crazy, like Zay. You Uni, I feel like I could get more value out of trap if I just watch you dribble more, if I just pay attention. But
yeah.
I think another thing
Yeah,
I could have
look.
caught on was Kai feeding Loot all those passes.
Yeah, just
That
stop.
could have definitely lifted the load off of all of us, honestly.
And then, bro, just
Yeah, 3 goals the first leg, 5 goals the second leg, 2 goals, then 1 goal. Which, I mean, you can tell the difference when you're on field. Like, 3 for 5. Obviously, this is good. This is like about, is that 60%? So 60% conversion rate, crazy. 5 for 7 when you're off the field. Like, the next leg when you're on, she goes 2 for 9. Like, see, that defense, it definitely shows in, like, the numbers. And just by watching the game and all that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We weren't even getting to you yet, but I think we basically
also
said what
Slay
we did.
with 4 saves.
Yeah, Slade. Every time Slade like saved the ball, we celebrated on stage, bro. I can't lie, bro. Yo.
I think we
Look,
found his
Slade
position, bro.
going 4
I
for
mean,
7
I
is
was also
actually
hyped too when I saw
impressive.
Slade like saving. Honestly, I think a lot of the saves are just like a lot of them were just like bad shot decisions, but a lot of them, I know like the other half, I'm just thinking like he caught that. That
Oh god.
like what like when I'm fumbling the defense and I see a shot being taken, I'm like, damn it, like that's in, bro.
And this dude, the Greek god Slade, bro, just absolutely manhandles that ball, bro.
Just clutching up with all that. All right.
Yeah.
I will say though, I think it would have been a much better match if we had Gaga or Emmy on from the start, just so we could have had better players on the pitch.
100%, I agree with that, and I just feel like when the pressure is put on Cole to score all the goals, of course, Acha did get one goal. I'm not gonna like discredit that, but when the pressure's on him, I can trust him. I just need everyone else to just play their part and be the pillars because I know Cole does have those moments. He's not a perfect striker. He will mess up. It's pretty obvious and very evident when he does something that he doesn't mean to do, or he just makes a decision because he's forced to in a certain moment. So like Souls definitely stepped up. We're paying attention to my defense. I think Souls with the assist, of course she didn't get all the assists or like that many, but like the passes to Cole, like those were crucial.
No, I definitely agree. Souls had she recorded 2 assists, but I was watching like she was definitely dribbling it up the field, passing. Like I feel like while you were doing the defensive anchor, she was being like the defensive slash playmaking anchor. Yeah. She was
And honestly, I admire that because if we had a more offensive like team based, like if Souls was more of like a striker than a defender, I would want to play like how she was playing. She was more ideal. She would dribble up, and I think she was going for a shot. I think one time, and after this game, we were talking about it. That shot would have went in if she took it because of what Kai was doing. I want to play more like kind of how she is, but I don't mind how my play style is currently, or how our team is currently. I don't hate how our team is currently at all, but she has like my most ideal play style.
Yeah, I don't. Hey, nothing wrong with trying to go for like nothing wrong with trying to improve yourself. You know, go into different positions. Like try to improve your game. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with all that.
Yeah.
I would
Not
like
at
to
all.
see you in a more playmaking role, but your defense
Honest,
is crazy by itself. So I don't know if you need it, but
honestly,
just improving.
I
Is
don't
good.
even think I really need reflex tackle. That's why I think in later games I'm gonna adapt to a different style, whether that's probably Hiyori or like Kunagami, something like that. I definitely want to make more of an effort to be involved when my whole team is up and I'm just in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I think you would actually be great on Karasu. Actually, Karasu's a defensive, a playmaker. He has a great shooting move. He's not world class anymore, so you can play him now. Like, I need to see
His
more
ult is
Karasu
super
players, bro.
valuable.
Yeah.
He has a steal flow.
He has a steal flow. He has an move that can give somebody else their flow shot. Depending on the style, that's basically a free goal. He has a shot himself that can be used as a pass or just like a shot. And his base shot is actually really good, so you could go up and shoot. I think it's faster rin curve. So it's just
I,
Rossi was
I honestly, I might have to adapt to that. We might see some huge changes in the next few games,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see
especially
it.
with the lineup. I think we're gonna go definitely more probably offensive. Try to at least not to spoil anything for my team.
Alrighty,
I can't believe it.
that was great. Now let's go ahead and focus on like another player. We talked about Pablo Cheese so far. Let's go ahead and talk about Cole. Actually, I think Cole
Borrow?
is put in a very unique position. We haven't seen him CF since like season 1. You know, he was primarily like
Honestly,
an offensive winger, but I think on CF he actually he showed he can do it. Like,
Uh, I I'm I'm just at a loss for words, Charlie. I'm sorry. Cole's performance, anything short but amazing. He knows how to set the field. Honestly, he knows how to set the tone in a match. Like if he needs to carry, he will take up that role, and he's good at defense too. Or I'm not even gonna say just at defense, but I think
He's a good
Cole's
all rounder.
strongest point. Yeah. Cole's strongest point though is comms. He knows what's like happening on the field. He knows what to do. Of course, not in every situation, but he's able to execute or just give comms on whatever is needed. I think a lot of my defensive plays were mainly because Cole was just like he was guiding me, and after he gave me that guide, he didn't need to say anything else to me. I just immediately knew what time to be on. Amazing playmaker and striker. Like I got nothing else to say.
Yeah. I think I wanted to say something
Last
about
season-
Cole's defense, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I think one thing that makes Cole so threatening on offense and defense is definitely his positioning, bro. Like, this guy, bro, it's like you focus on him, like, as an offensive player who's played against him a lot, bro. I said offensive player. I'm like a midfielder. It don't matter, bro. I played against him a lot in, like, pubs, though, right? He knows how to get in your blind spot, bro. So, like, if I'm dribbling, if I'm over dribbling, I'll see Cole, like, marking, like, somebody else on the pitch. So I'm thinking, okay, I can just get past. Then as I'm in shooting motion with, like, say something, he'll come out of nowhere and just tackle my shit. Like, he definitely
Yeah.
knows when you're not focused on him, he would just come capitalize off it, bro.
Also with last season, like hold me on a wing. The times that you played for us, Pablo, like me and Cole were like calm demons, bro. Like Cole definitely has that like calm. I don't even know how to say it, bro. This dude is just a demon on voice, bro. He knows everything. Dude has metavision.
Exactly, and honestly, to add on that, I used to get annoyed, like just slightly in my head, because honestly, I'm the type of person I don't like being told the same thing twice, or I don't like to be told something that I'm doing. But I just feel like if you want to work with Cole as a player, you should just listen to him more. Just open your mind a little bit. If you just open your mind a little bit and take criticism well, you will do well.
You'll do wonders, bro. Also, Uber's defense? What am I hearing, bro?
Wait, say it again.
I heard something about Uber's defense. With Cole.
Like his defense specifically, or just like, are you comparing like our team to like Uber's?
Just your team.
I honestly, you could definitely say that, but I think if Atcher was just more into it this game, I think I don't even know if that's like a good comparison. It was low key just that situation. We just had to be like Ubers.
Hey,
I
now
think our
let's
team
talk
could take many
about-
forms.
Hey, now let's talk about the elephant in the room, bro. Let's talk about the paper plate incident, bro.
Oh, thought we were gonna talk about the LA fitness incident.
Yeah.
What is that, bro? The LA
Ultra?
fitness incident.
Straight cardio, bro. How about that?
Nah, bro.
Look,
If I just had to
needed
give,
hop off the Nagi, bro. Like, if there was one takeaway from that match, bro, I should never hop on Nagi again. Like, that was bad.
listen, I heard y'all talk about Atra playing Nagi before, and them getting they were like they had like the highest goal count, or it was like 30 something. I don't know if they had the highest, but I've only watched Atra play. I haven't really conversed with them a lot, but every time I watch them play, I felt like they were always like a cheeky player, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but like if you're just like not on your A game, Atra is pretty like unstoppable, especially with the styles Atra plays. I've seen him play Batra, Baro, so it was just a surprise to see them on Nagi. And
Now,
I honestly, after that like first game, after like was it the first or the second leg they scored? I don't know. I don't remember. But after that first game, I expected them to just kick it up a little bit and hop on like bar or something. I felt like the game would have went way different. And of course, there were some like leading factors on why Acha played like how they did. But I'm not gonna say the lights were too bright, but maybe it just wasn't the. Maybe like next game, they explode.
I can't wait to see it. Now we talk about the paper play incident, bro. Oh my god.
okay.
This dude Gaga is frying all of us in.
Hold on. I gotta, bro. We already talked about Gaga pretty much, bro. Like,
Yeah,
so
But
we
yeah,
like
did.
we gotta go, bro. 1:30 in the morning for steak, bro. For paper plate?
Yeah, we clowned on this ass already, bro. It's like
You cannot be real, bro.
he's not real.
Hold
I
on,
would have.
there's one thing I do want to bring up though.
All right.
The goalbound revolution. All right, let's talk about it, bro.
Really?
So there is this new league now, Goalbound Legacy, official, bro. Like they got this bum dude Uni in there, bro. Like I don't even know
Huh?
how he's here, but like,
Yeah.
Huh?
like,
You want hey, say that again?
what?
Hey, Uni, right?
You say something?
Nah, bro, don't get blocked. Don't get blocked.
Good luck, bro.
Stay safe.
Anyways.
Stay safe.
But basically, like, I think people are starting to lean more towards Goalbound instead of AZL due to this because there's, I don't know, people are just better at Goalbound, I guess. Although I do find the more challenge of AZL better than Goalbound, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now Yakuza has gone and claimed their top spot again.
Top.
Like, I really think it's just Goalbound. It's just where most people are comfortable, and also like for Azure Latch, ever since like the league's transition to Azure Latch, bro, I've been the like main factor fighting for this game to stay, bro. Like if you go like look at the discussions, bro, it's like every time I open chat, are we switching to Goalbound? Are we switching to Goalbound? Why are you playing this trash game? Like, and it's like it's very like demotivating, bro. When I've been like pushing this, I've been pushing the Azure Latch through, and then they just want to switch games. They keep talking about it. They keep hating on how Azure Latch is played and on it. You know, why are we on Azure Latch? This trash game. Let's go to Goalbound. When I feel like people didn't even give like Azure Latch a chance at first. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
the reason we switched to AZL in the first place was just because we had nothing to do, and it was the only good Blue Lock game. But honestly, now that I've started playing and stuff, it's been way more fun than Goalbound ever has to me. But that's just me, I guess.
Yeah. Goalbound has like technical skill that no other game has. Obviously, I miss playing it. It's fun, especially since we have like a league. I think the league in Goalbound is definitely way more like friendly and like I think it's
way
just
more,
better.
It's way more
Organized
like
everything. Yeah.
I think as a higher up for the league, I think it's way more like user friendly, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel
Yeah.
it feels more important. Like Azure Latch League, bro, you're just doing elos. It's like you're grinding like ranked in a fighting game, bro. But like the league, it actually feels like a league in Goalbound, which I think that's another major factor on why people miss Goalbound so much. The league was just so friendly, you know that. Well, in Azure Latch, just so much more PR and all that shit. So yeah.
It's like, yo, I will say though, I do love the teamwork in AZL so much more than Goalbound. And I brought this up earlier, and I know Zay said that him and Grim were the like a way better duo than Draco and Divine were on AZL. But I just don't believe that Goalbound has as much teamwork as AZL requires. You know, and I think it's just much more of a team game, and that's what I love about it because every person plays a part.
Unless you're Atra, then.
Honestly, okay, my whole take on that, I haven't.
Oh my!
Honestly,
I'm
I
glazing.
haven't
I'm
spoken.
glazing.
I haven't spoken at all on the topic, but I think my whole opinion on why, just in general, just AZL versus Goalbound. I'm not like trying to compare like why I am, but I think just the differences. It really lies in like what you said, just team play. I just think that's how the game plays. I just think how they make styles and the balancing, like and I'm not like judging it or anything. I'm just saying like a lot of shots in that game, they're just half court. Like it's really just one person passing half court and the main striker gets the ball, they dribble it up and they just do whatever. But
Are you talking about Goalbound or AZL?
yeah, I mean Goalbound.
I think Goalbound. I love the freedom. I love what it brings, but I feel like it just needs to be like properly adjusted, bro. Like it's sometimes I'm playing and there's no post for that game, by the way. But it's sometimes when I'm playing, it's just like double dribble, intercept, double dribble, like bro.
Yeah, and then with Azure Latch, how I feel about it is, I think the difference between what I see from Goalbound and Azure Latch, I feel like it's more like, I feel like Goalbound's more like ball hog friendly. and
Yeah.
that's not necessarily like an issue, but I feel like it gives everyone a spot to shine, but not everyone on the same team a spot to shine. If you're trying to understand what I'm saying, like
No, I get
if
what you're
you
saying.
if you get the ball, I feel like how the game works, you could probably do like really realistically whatever you want, and you'll still make an impact, or you'll have a chance to score. But if you don't have the ball, you're kind of like a zero on the field.
Yeah.
And
As a
honestly,
GK
that's
on
what
the
I love
game, bro.
about it, like AZL so much more is that everyone has a part on the field at any moment. It's not like also the field is a lot bigger in AZL as compared to
Yeah.
Goalbound. Because like in Goalbound, you can like use 2 moves and get up half the field on your own, and then like your CB can just do that and then pass up to your CF, and then your CF goes up, does whatever, like you
Which
said.
I think that's a strength and that's also a strength and you can argue weakness, but I would say that can work more in Goalbound's favor. Because the reason why a lot of
Yeah.
people like Goalbound over Azorlash is definitely its fast-paced nature. Like
Yeah.
watching both
Mo-
games, Goalbound is so like back and forth. It's so much flashier. So
Honestly, that for me is a dislike of the game. To be honest, look,
I can see I can see where you're coming from with that.
I love watching Solo go up and put it in goals, bro. But I don't like that like back and forth goal thing, and then whoever gets the ball next, I know is gonna score a goal. I like the intensity of like the AZL and the suspense of who's gonna get the next goal. Like I
Um,
think that is something I love about AZL, and especially last night. It's like when they were in OT, like just not knowing who was gonna score the next goal and like win the leg was just like honestly so fun to me.
hmm.
Yeah.
I
And then
think it's as a GK on Goalbound, it I'm a GK on Goalbound and a striker in AZL, and I can just say like from both perspectives, um, GK on Goalbound is absolute hell, bro, and striker on AZL is so like I don't know, bro. It's amazing how you can work with your teammates so fluidly if you choose to, because there is an opportunity for you to ball hog on a game, and but if you do not choose to ball hog and choose to pass the ball, like the reactions, the chemical reactions you can create with your teammates are just amazing.
honestly,
Especially I've seen on like SSC Warriors with Draco and Divine. Oh my goodness, Uni. You like all three of y'all have just been hitting clips on GKs, bro. And I think that's
yeah.
so amazing. Like
Mm.
I think it's how the styles work, honestly. How the styles work in AZL, I think the options they just give you just allow you to you can pretty much choose. I'm not gonna say you can choose your play style, but like I feel like there's a lot of play styles to like pick from on each style. So like I mean Shido GK's you Shido. Like that you can either be a pass or you can be a tech demon like Divine, or like on a few other defensive styles, you can just play intercept. Like you don't have to play main defense to catch up the dribblers. You if you just stop them from getting the ball in general, then
now I want to
Or you
ask
can be
y'all,
a
are y'all wanting to switch back to Goalbound or AZ or stay with AZL?
I'm honestly willing to do both.
um
Um,
I'm not gonna like try and put my bias into it because after I switched to AZL, like I've always wanted to play this game more. But I just like I just need to see some change in Goalbound. Not like everything, not big change, but I just want to see something different.
I need
Of
to see
course, I
like more team play and
hey,
like
you're showing the leg where I'm on cheek.
definitely yeah, definitely a little bit. I honestly I think what really gets me is like I went back to characters like in Azerlax you could characters buff other characters things like that like I feel like if you just had more stuff like that like I know they just I think Corona's in game I'm pretty sure
yeah.
right like that was the last update I don't really know of much of what Corona can do but if it's like some cool team play stuff if you just give that to more characters I wouldn't mind switching back but the longer we just don't have that then I don't know how to feel honestly.
I feel
They
like
are
another
putting in
thing
more
with
characters at the
Goalbound, which
moment.
makes this is like a strength versus Zorlite versus Goalbound. Like it's not really their full Holy Ghost size, but I feel like it's Goalbound is so like uniform now, bro. Compared to Zorlite, who still gets constant updates, Goalbound doesn't get updates. Currently, like for the Legacy League, it's like a bunch of comp players running it, and obviously they don't want to change because like why would we change from what we have, right? But in Goldbound, the meta is pretty much it's decided. I don't think it's gonna change anytime soon with no buffs or anything. Like GK, Gagamaru. I mean, obviously, bro. That's how it is in most games. CB, there's only one option, IQ. If you're not running Gagamaru or IQ, you're throwing the game. Like, there's literally like no argument for it. While in Azor Latch, like you don't need to run IQ. You can run like Don Lorenzo, Rayo, Kiora, Hiyori. It's so many options. But that's also like it's because the Goldbound devs scuffed over the game, right? Like they don't update it all that. But yeah, I feel like Goldbound is so uniform now. If we do a Goldbound season right now, Solo's about to win Ballon d'Or Golden Boot. He might win Playmaker. And like that shit might just be season 5 again. But season 5 was actually different as I'm talking about it. But yeah, it's just Goldbound is so uniform now. Where Zolatch is so it changes so much. But yeah,
Like, think about it. First season, we had Atra, like, and Zay, the top players of, like, the league. What do we got now? We got Uni and, like, Cheese with assists and JP with assists, too. I think the players are evolving more as well, and that's, like, something we don't really see on Goalbound as much, you know?
That's what I said before too. Like, I think season 4 was the turning point of like players. Um, I was obviously a rookie last season, so I can't really like talk as much for the other seasons. But just being in that environment where I could play a carefree striker and I have players behind me that can actually support me, it's it's amazing, and I don't think you could see that on Goalbound because
Yeah.
I mean, depending on the player, I mean, you could just ball hog and you got the GK and score or pass it off and they brick or something. I don't know, bro.
Look, I'm a GK and AZL and a striker and a
Hold on.
Goalbound, and let me just say, I don't know what it's like in Goalbound to play GK as much because I'm not that good. But
Brother.
the fact that I play GK and I know what my team can do, and I know they got my back, like especially my CB and stuff. I know they can stop. I know they can stop players from coming up and stuff. Just having that like safety net, my team just feels so good, you know.
yeah, bro.
And I think that's something that Goalbound just doesn't deliver, you know.
Yeah. I want to touch. Yeah,
Like,
it's on GK, bro. On GK and Goalbound, it feels like I have to be carried, bro. Like
Yeah.
against some shots,
oh,
no, I gotta say it, bro. I feel like in a Zoro Lives, you
whoa.
can definitely play GK so much like easier, bro. When I'm on Goalbound, okay, obviously this is different. We have a top 1 GK in Goalbound right here, but bro, my experience on GK, bro, feels like I almost have to be carried sometimes because some shots people take, I just be like praying, bro. Like double intercept, fake intercept, Justice header, double intercept, dragon header, bounce up off the ground, pick it back up, reflex. Like what the fuck? Then they have the dive CD. Like bro, I literally, I can't react to all this shit, bro. If I aggro, bro, the hitbox on GK is so like small. These dudes just shoot past me by 1 millimeter and just instantly score, bro. Curve shots,
Hmm.
run up 50-50 curve shot, boom. Like, bro, my God, bro.
Yeah.
Look,
It's so fun.
I know you were saying like people hating on AZL, bro, but nah, I'm hating on Goalbound, bro. Like, I'm a league manager for the actual like official league, but I love watching the games and stuff, but I hate playing the game. I'm gonna be real, bro.
I am a league director for the Legacy, and bro, um, I feel like there's definitely more of a there's definitely more of a skill ceiling. Like, at least AW disconnects Mally.
Wait, what? I entered my screen share. My fault.
No, not your screen share, bro. Like on Roblox W.
Oh,
But like, I feel like
Wait, we're disconnecting?
I forgot. We haven't moved, bro. Oh shit.
me too. But hey, who cares, bro? We're just talking now. um,
Oh shoot.
it's definitely like I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's just AZL has that more team factor. GKs I feel like are or what's it called? I feel like they're more supported by their CB because there's more styles. Some styles counter others. There's not just one dead set play style. There's so many like different things you can do in the game. There's so many different shots. There's so many different texts. There's so many like angles you can shoot from in AZL compared to Goalbound.
Honestly, I think that that's like one of my main issues. I feel like CBs, they just always have to. First of all, I feel like Aiku was like Aiku in that game was just cracked like for the longest. But I feel like the main issue I had was it was just like CBs. They just really only like goaltend. Like of course anyone can score in that game because M1 shots were crazy, which I don't mind. I actually like that about the game. But CBs either just goaltended or just use their like broken ass moves just to get the ball. Really.
Bro, the saddest thing is, bro, in the goal bound, that's literally what you have to do sometimes, bro. Because,
Yeah.
dude, when people are jump intercepting, dashing, all that stuff, using Yuki moves to go across half field, it's almost, you can't stop them unless you, like, perfectly read them with Aiku. And
Yeah.
Aiku's the most degenerate style I've ever faced in any soccer game, bro. Fuck that style. But yeah, it's
Also,
it's needed.
I feel like, what was I gonna say, bro? Oh my god, just let me think. Keep talking. Let me think on what I was saying. GG. So
But
nobody can
well,
say.
just more, just more. But honestly, my whole issue was just really just Aiku. Like Aiku, I don't know what they were doing on that style, and it's crazy because it was just necessary. Like, so it just made it kind of like a love hate
I know what I was gonna
relationship
say.
with
Also, like
defense.
something about the gameplay of Goldmine, it just doesn't feel as snappy as like AZL does. Like when I tackle someone in AZL, bro, oh that feels good. But when I
Oh.
tackle someone, Goldbound, it doesn't got that snappiness to it.
Oh yeah,
you
that's
know?
a small nitpick, but yeah, it doesn't have it. Like even dribbling somebody, you staying still, like all that. Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know. It feels like you know how like the BLR physics were,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. Like like Goldbound kind of feels like that sometimes. Like
I think it's
Also,
it's a small
I feel
nitpick,
like
but it actually does make me mad in game. Like
I also feel like AZL inspires you to actually like learn your shot on the character and not just shoot middle bins
oh
M1 every time.
oh my god, no, that's my biggest nitpick about Goldbound, and I hope the devs do something about it, bro.
hey y'all,
M1s are they're too strong, and some shot moves are just too weak, bro. When I say some, I just
For
mean
ex-
borrow, by the way. But like
Bar.
M1s are just so much better than shots. Like you can fake them left to right mid animation. They're so strong. They're better for passing because they go half the field. Like they have to be touched, bro. And I would say some shot moves also need to be buffed so people aren't as reliant. Like Yuki Mia, for example, you have to M1 because it's like shot is so bad. No iframes. It's
Oh,
horrible
Yeah.
curve.
And Jiggery.
Oh yeah, and Shigri. People use Shigri shot move to cancel and use like top ends M1s. Yeah.
I think that's all I really gotta say. I
No, it
think that's
really
all I gotta
is
say about
almost.
everything.
I feel like the legacy devs can fix that if they want to. Just buffing like I don't know if they will, but they can buff like gyro shot and like king shot, which they tried with king shot.
Yeah.
I don't know how broken it was. I wasn't really there for the buffs, but
Yeah.
look, I used to be a Goldbound Glazer, bro. Now I'm an ACL Glazer, bro. Like call me a LARP, but like it is what it is, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, bro. Now that I have an actual team in ACL that I know has got my back, like it's just so different.
hmm I think that's all I gotta say about really
That's all I
everything.
gotta say too.
yeah, that's a good place to end it. But before we do, I just want to give shout outs to a few more players that we missed out on. Mango. I think Mango, on Akaski, played some great defense. In the later legs, he was man marking Cole like super badly, bro. Like every time someone tried to get a pass to go, he knew how to road clash, all that stuff. I think his playmaking was better. He got like, I believe, 2 assists and 1 goal, which last season he had 1 goal in 0 goals and 1 assist the entire season. So just seeing him improve, I'm just glad to see it for my fellow compadre, bro. I almost said mine word, but I don't even know if that's allowed on YT. I can't lie. So we'll just say
Yeah.
we'll just say compadre, bro. Yeah, I'm glad to see Mango improving and all that. I hope he plays a little bit more aggressive, but his defensive pressure is already good. But I feel like he can improve
I,
his fundamentals a little bit.
I like how his way of shooting how he tries to fake out the GK, but I think eventually he's gonna need to adapt. That's not eventually people are just gonna adapt.
Yeah. I feel like an easy fix to that tech. He needs to learn how to shoot normally first. That should be like a
Yeah.
fake out. If you know how to shoot normally and then fake it out, it's perfect. Which
I'm low-key trying to watch the rest of the Portugal game, bro. So
yeah,
like,
alrighty.
oof,
I
Yeah.
think that's a good spot to end it on. Shout out Souls to shout out.
honestly, shout out both teams for playing a 1 a.m. game.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think that's all I got.
That's all I got.
Anyways, y'all,
That's all I got
thanks
too.
for tuning in this time. We'll be back with our regularly scheduled games next week. Unless something crazy in between happens and an emergency news episode comes up again. But you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alright, y'all.
Alrighty.
Teamwork on 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck SBC, bro.